What is going on? Hopefully everybody's having a great, fantastic, amazing Friday. I am having a pretty good Friday, all things considered. Did a little drive out to Boonies to pick up some leather from Tandy. Because LONSDALE didn't have anything thick enough for this thing that I've been working on forever. It seems like forever. Today I'm doing a Gorget, finishing off a Gorget that I started, and doing some more carving in preparation to film this Cuirass. Maybe do a little art, depends on the time frame. Might take me a couple hours to finish the Gorget. Hopefully you guys are working on something, or just kind of hanging out. That's fine too. But working on something is always good. Especially if you just like put me on in the background. Force yourself to do some work. So, yeah. Greetings. Greetings, 14 viewers. That's better. You out of the way, bud. Lights are good. I got shit everywhere, though. Too much crap. Didn't really clean up at all. Moving more leather. So like better like shit. Big lights flickering as well, that's always good, which is nothing new. I'm gonna do a little tweak on it 1 sec. That works. Alright. Dude's here, we got Trust, Yenala, Jason's in here. Sandy. Christopher. Nice. Yenala is resting because my right shoulder has been popping. My right shoulder has been really bugging me lately. I've got a chin-up bar in here that I do my dead hangs from, and man, it burned. Sandy's making runestones for commission. And it's turning out better than they thought. That's good. Always better is always good. Who doesn't like better? Painting a 16 gauge steel heater shield, then back to work on a leather bra with titanium chainmail straps. Titanium, nice. Very cool. So, the wonderful world of lasers has me prepped for this. So I've cut these parts out with my laser because and I've waxed them. What do we got for focus? Yeah, we got good focus. All lasered. I've even started lasering in my size. Strap goes over this, so it'll hide the size, but I can like check it really quick instead of scribbling it on it. And the back, all the holes and everything's lasered out. The wonderful world of lasers. Yeah. So I just need to cut out more parts as we work our way through it. And then after that, I've got this that I'm working on for the upper. This is that spot. I've already done these two. I'm not filming these for the final video, because that's just a lot of carving. So I'm going to film the upper chest piece when I do it, and then I'll break it into like 2 minutes maybe. Just so the video doesn't become I could put all the carving in and the video would be a 12-hour video. It'd be great. We have started a tiny bit earlier. I've been starting at 2 or later of late. Well, that's good. We're a little earlier. I just need bits. What do we got? Rivets. You're wondering where I get my rivets from? It is in town in Vancouver, but I do get my super tiny rivets and could get these rivets from Rivets Online. I'm not sponsored by them, but they're the easiest place to find these kind of rivets if that is what you need. How many do I need if I don't fuck any up? I need 1, 2, 4. Actually, I'll use those longs. I'll use the longs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 4 for the hinge. 4 for the straps. 2 for the tab. My math is a super sound. It's 10 that I need. Then a bunch of these. Probably shouldn't be here. They should be over at the anvil, but... And, hey, I'm now... I think I already mentioned this, but I'm now a Patreon ambassador, so they sent me some swag. They sent me, like, this little... Ooh, it's a charging thing. Fancy. And they also sent me a hoodie and a water bottle. What else? That's it. Yeah. I am now a Patreon ambassador. So now that I've got these rivets out, we don't need them quite yet. Where's the other bits? Oh, hey, a keeper. That'll be handy. Where are you, bits? More stuff. Got them pre-cut. Everybody's so quiet today. Oh, there's the, does that include diplomatic immunity? I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. Well, there's the leather I was looking for. Got back bit. Oh, small. Okay, don't need any more of this. Just need this. There we go. This. Not quite the aim I was hoping for, but close. Super close. Buy more blades. Out the blades almost. What's really nice? That's really nice? I don't even know what you mean. Gorget? I think I like how it looks. As soon as the Cuirass video is done, I want it out by Tuesday. I'm gonna find a good spot for the laser cutter and just start going to town cutting stuff out. Put your tools away when you're done. It's only just saying that for myself. The lighting in here is kind of shitty right now. How long should you let your leather dry before adding antique? Well, in theory, you should be adding antique after you put a finish on it, like a resist. If you're doing leather carving, that's how... I made that mistake for way too long. I didn't put a resist on it. So, really, till it's dry? Is that a good answer? It's probably a terrible answer. Depends on the dye as well, because pro dye will take longer to dry if you're using like a sort of regular Evings dye. It'll dry a lot faster. You know, like if you put your hand to it and it feels dry, it's probably fine. As long as it's not like cool to the touch, which usually means it's still got moisture in it. Yeah, you should put your resist or finish on it if it's leather carving. I don't know why you'd put any antique on it unless it's got leather carving on it. That's the whole point. So put your finish on it, wait for that to dry, and then put your antique on it so it gets in all the cracks and everything, and then wipe that down, and then maybe put another little light coat of finish on it. Depends on yeah, I would put another little light coat of finish on it. One-eighth. Is that what this is? Yes, it is. And as far as finishers go, before antique, you're looking at like a neutral resin or some kind of acrylic finish is your best bet. Did that. Should all be the same. Yeah, I think this is a little wide, but I shall survive. Raid already? What are you talking about? Did we get raided? No, you're nuts. Nobody raids. I bet like nobody on YouTube raids. Like we're like the only ones that do. Oh no, did we get raided before? I can't remember now. I think we did. Ah, fuck me. Did I just leave? Is that alright? Is that alright? Yeah, that's okay. Thought it was terrible for a second. Let's put this into a spot that makes sense. On camera. Apps. I'm trying to make it a thing because Twitch is butt. What? Got raided? See, like, it's terrible on here for seeing what's going on. What are you talking about? How does it not show this? Oh, sorry. Okay, Rook raided, so I'm so confused. And like, there's no alert for me anywhere on any of my stuff here. We try and raid out every single time, Rook. Every single time we try and raid out, and there's never anybody out there. I've been doing regular words. I've been doing regular Leathercraft streams for a bit now. I'm also on Twitch, doing some streams on there too. So if that is something that interests you, I am on Twitch. So welcome raiders, with nothing to show for it anywhere that I was raided. Whatever. Stupid tubes. I don't know what the angle like this on this is gonna be like. Might be terrible. Really. Oh, that's not bad. Dark there, bud. I don't know why I brought this over here. Whoops. Reading. Yeah, I think I mentioned this already, but yeah, Rook was saying trying to make raiding on YouTube a thing. We try and raid out every single time, but it's hard to find anyone. It's really difficult. Oh, a buckle. I need a buckle. Oh, buckles. That was easy. Popped up in the chat for about a second, the raid thing. I have no audio right now because my headphones are off, so that probably would help, but it would mess up my hair, you know. All right, this little buddy here, come here, buds. Should work fine. Wonderful, beautiful. It's a beautiful work of art. I want to put this on now and then do the... Yeah, I can... Gonna be a problem? No, it won't be a problem. It'll be fine. What were you doing in your stream there, Roxer? I feel like I should already know this. Haven't you read before? I can't remember. One rivet. Blah, 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 blah. be right back, alright? So, we'll get this done. Hopefully get the carving done on that piece. That would be awesome. And tomorrow, I gotta film a bunch of shit for this armor. But I also want to watch UFC tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Now I think about it, I'm like, I better have a hinge here. If I don't have a hinge, this is gonna end quickly. To the rescue! Dramatic. Ugly. But it looks fine on the other side, so no. Marvelous. It's marvelous. Ooh, it's gonna be an interesting spot. Well, I'm gonna have some, I gotta change my pattern a little bit. This is just too high. I don't know how I got it that high. But it'll be fine. But I'm gonna have to sew like a precision line here. Trust is good looking or good hearing, your choice. Personally, I use wireless earplugs. Where do you source your rivets? I've got a place in town that I mainly get them from, but rivetsonline.com is the rivet place that I always recommend because they have everything. I've ordered from them a couple times, but not a lot of stuff, and it's all good stuff. All right, hinge. Hey, I've got them. Half hinges. I've never actually assembled a laser cut Gorget before. So in case you missed the intro, this is a laser cut Gorget and laser and what's the laser cut and engraved Gorget. All the holes are done. Everything was done on the laser. So it's something I've started doing to try and make myself have a apprentice for free, free-ish. That's. Let's see if my my spot on the hinge is good. That's a real question. Ooh. I would say it's almost perfect. Almost. Needs a little more of a shuffle over, but that's fine. It will do the trick for now. More rivets. More rivets. This should be it. Okay, back. A turn of the unlock. want to do something really quick that I keep forgetting to do. But I want to post on Reddit that I'm live, because I don't know if it'll even work. It may not let me on the Leathercraft forum on Reddit, but I keep forgetting to do it. So I want to just let's see, great post. Here's a community. Link. Add some flair. What's the flair? Video. Video. About it. Oh. See how it goes. Thank you. I needed to put the glass back in the sink. All right. Thank you for sharing. Do another groove hat. Then I gotta cut some foam out. Prep the lining. Hit myself in the forehead with a bit of a rivet. All right, we got that on. Oh, I actually do need this box again. I might have some. I might have some of my tabs in here still. I don't remember if I cut any. If I didn't cut any, it'll be only mildly annoying. That's what I should cut with that laser. Honestly, I should cut the tabs for my gorgets with the laser. I feel like I don't have any in here. Come on. Give me one. I don't want to cut a new one. Whatever. I shall live. Boom. Boom. All right. Say hi to Cynthia for me. I will do that. I will do that. Okay, tabs. I'm gonna go find some plastic. Everybody will cry at the use of plastic, but it's the best thing for me for when I started doing it. Bear with me. Yes, I use plastic for my tabs. I've also often thought about changing to like an aluminum or something, but I just never got around to it, so I keep using it. Not that worried about it. Rough-ish. Then I have a little beveler I always use. Did it get destroyed finally? I don't know where it is. I'm just gonna use this one. I don't really need to get much off of it because I sand it as well. Not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? Am I crazy? Lost my mind for a second. Is that hole even big enough? Not really. One and the other. Looks like it should fit. Stray says, Woot made it to another live. How's everyone today? I'm doing pretty good. Try not to fuck my Gorget up. What I'm trying to do. Seems to be going okay. We've got this for this is all stitched. We have 2 more rivets to do. My excessive amount of burrs. Here. It's away. Where is my rivet? I'm gonna grab a pattern for this really quick. Many patterns. Oh, I'll need some of this for foam. I guess I could cut the foam out with my laser as well. Need to think ahead a little more. I'm running out of lining material, that's for sure. Silver marker that was not garbage. It's alright, I guess. Just a weird pen. Yonolith says, love the music, humming along with it. It's pretty good. I should change it up sometime. It is just my Epidemic Sound mix, because I'm a Epidemic Sound subscriber. Somebody say something earlier that was the question, and I think I was thinking about something else when I saw the question. Oh, I should answer it. Justin's in from the Pennsylvania Ren Fair. Nice. No question. I'm crazy. Oh, somebody said something about Patreon. Who said something about Patreon? Oh, Yenala said about Patreon. About Patreon what? This is a good time to like talk about Patreon, since Yenala had mentioned it earlier. Lots of stuff on Patreon this month because I've been changing the sizes of all of this stuff. This ship. All of these are getting size changes. I haven't done the shoulders yet, but before the end of the month, I want to have medium, large. I've already got medium, large, extra large of the body, medium, large, extra large of the gorget. I want to have medium, large, extra large of the shoulders, and then I'll do small for next month. That means all of these patterns, medium, large, extra large, and everything else is all on Patreon right now, along with a bunch of other stuff. So if you like armor and are interested in a great deal on armor patterns, a bunch of different sizes available on Patreon. No work, you don't have to do any work. So I became an ambassador, a Patreon ambassador. I still don't really know what it entails, but we'll see where it gets to. And all that's for 15 bucks a month, so you know. So, I think I sell the Cuirass pattern for $29.95. I think that's what it is right now. Might change it, but that's what it is right now. And it's all individual, so if you're a crafter and you're like building stuff for other people, you can go and buy the medium pattern for me for $29.95 and the large pattern for me for $29.95. You could also modify it yourself if you wanted to change the sizes. So that means for 15 bucks a month on Patreon, you're getting like this month you're getting like $150 in patterns, I guess. Maybe I need to rethink some stuff. I don't know. I constantly need to rethink some stuff. But there's also some other patterns on Patreon as well this month. I can't remember what it was. I think there were some Halloweenish ones, like maybe my Raven mask is on there, and a couple other things. Anyways, that's my Patreon spiel. Or you can become a member here and get access to the Discord channel, a green name, some emojis. Let's flash some emojis. You know, help support a creator. Shit like that. All right, we've got our back done. Now we need to. Oh, we got the front done as well. I wasn't even paying attention to my own cutting. Now we need to find padding things for a 17-inch. Nope. 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 Padding short. 17. Nope. 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 Come on. Where the hell are they? Aha! Padding for the back, 17-inch. Padding for the front, 17-inch. All right. Sandy says the Raven mask was fun to make and absolutely fantastic after done. The wife loved it for the masquerade ball. Awesome, glad to hear that. That's great. That's looking great. Also, well, I'm talking about great deals because I like to try and sell stuff occasionally. I've just changed my all pattern pack. If you're somebody who's super into leathercraft and has a couple bucks to spend, my all pattern pack started at 40%. It was like you get 40% off and you get every single one of my patterns I've ever released. And then it was 50%. Now it's 55%. So it's 55% off because like it gets to a point where you got so many patterns that nobody's ever gonna pay. And even if it's 40% off, it's just way too much. So it's like it's still expensive. It's still like $475 or something for all my patterns at 55% off. Still a pretty good deal. If you're somebody who's gonna be doing a lot of crafting. Now what do I need? I need foam. Foam. Aha! Foam. It's like it appeared out of nowhere. I'm a magician. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. I hate the feel of foam. Anybody else have like a foam thing? It feels gross. I don't know why. What it is about it. It's just it's gross. It's gross is all I'm saying. Padding. Do I have some larger? Please tell me I bought. Larger ones? Sharpies! Thought I did. This Gorget is a little overdue, honestly. So feel bad. A little too long. By about a week. 3 weeks is. Most of my stuff is custom made when they're ordered. So. Am I overthinking this? I'm totally overthinking this. Just do it. That's why I keep my foam boxed up. Just like, I'm really gross about it. Begone! Begone, foul beast! Return thee to the empty slot where you became. My entity. Oh, I need to roll this up even more, which means I need to touch it more. Mission accomplished. Let's see. Now I do. Sometimes these are a little off. I sit them. That's way off. Why is that so off? That doesn't make any sense. That worries me suddenly about what I got going on here. This is 17. 17-inch padding. Now I'm having a moment. As far as sizing goes, did I fuck some sizing up somewhere? That's so not even close. Uh-oh. Red alert! Red alert. The fuck is going on here? Well, it's not a fucking 17, that's for sure. Which is a problem. But I think I can solve the problem. Well, I know I can solve the problem. I just don't want to cut it to bits. What the fuck happened with this? This is so weird. Real weird. This is... Confusion episode. Where the fuck is this crazy sizing coming from? Alright, so here's a 17-inch back if it was not fit ball. Shouldn't be on the side either. Okay, so yeah, something is fucked. Damn it. Brutal. Moving on. Now the question is, can I save it with what I got in here? Another question is this a fucking 17? Where's the front? This is a 17 front, so it shouldn't go all the way around from the front side. Right. It doesn't. Almost. But it should go a little bit past it on the other side. And it does. This is definitely a 17-inch front. One sec. Good stuff. So, am I popping this off? I think I'm slicing this right off at the rivets, beveling it, and reseating it. Will that fit it? This is definitely a 17-inch foam. Just. Well, that both sucks and is awesome that I can fucking fix it at least. Right. Magic. The magic of fixing random bullshit. Balls. This. It is really confusing. Maybe I moved it over from my 18-inch Gorget and I adjusted the size of the front and then not the back. Because I start big and then I start moving down the line. That means they could all be fucked up. I gotta be careful. I gotta double check everything here today. Yeah, more work, more shit to do. This be about the same then? Yeah. Little bit of an angle there, buddy. Almost perfect. Yeah, that's exactly where I want it to sit. All right. Now we just gotta peel these out of here. Redo them. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Come on, come on, fucking grab it, stupid. Just having a moment here. All right. 16. Bring out the piece for this. Melt into my table. I'm not careful. Just use side cutters, but the hinges are so flimsy that I would be worried about them getting all fucked up. Yeah, we finished Witcher Season 3. What a terrible season of television. It only took us 3 months to finish that fucking thing. Hot. It's a little spicy, I might say. Spicy. Get that out of my way. Alright. Oh, like one there too. Now. A little hot. Sinister Goon says, "Bah, just got here a few minutes ago and already hit with a commercial." I think Sinister Goon. First of all, it's odd that you're getting hit with a commercial since you are a member. I thought that meant that there were no commercials. Second of all, I think it gives commercials to everybody based on a timer, and I have it set to the lowest setting. So it's more that you just timed it. What time? How long have we been going for? Yeah, 1 hour, 2 minutes. I don't know. Was that the first commercial? Can anybody confirm, other than maybe the beginning? Maybe maybe there's a commercial on the entrance. Anybody else confirm that that was the first commercial at 1 hour? I'd love to know, because they are forcing commercials upon us now. But yeah, I thought members wouldn't get hit with commercials. That's strange. If you hate commercials. I'm starting. Hopefully, I remember to be consistent with it. I'm starting to upload all my videos to Patreon, so they'll be commercial free. And so if you're a Patreon member, you can go there. There's also a free tier on Patreon where you can just be a follower, and I'm trying to decide if I want to release all my shit for free to them too. I don't know. Still, it's just a new thing. I started doing it yesterday, so all my content will be up there. If commercials drive you crazy, you can go there. That says they haven't seen any commercials, so that's weird. And Justin says, so at the PA Ren Fair, we have what's called Coin of the Realm. You can buy for $5 each to pay for things. So anytime I see a Witcher in good garb, I'll toss the Witcher a coin. That's funny. Nice. Oh, okay. YouTube Premium. Alright, well that makes sense. I thought members would do that too. It's weird. Weird. For how little money I make off of ad revenue, it's all kind of annoying in general. I wish I could work a way where I just did it so nothing was monetized and people just paid like a subscriber fee. But like that's almost impossible to convince people to do. Let's see where. Oh, now I need to get new rivets. An interesting concept, though. Like, start pushing for people to be members and say when my membership reaches a certain threshold, my videos beyond that are ad-free? I don't know. Jason also has YouTube Premium, but doesn't get commercials. Get you somehow. Get you somehow. Feel like it was the 1 hour mark. I don't know why Yenilith didn't get it unless Yenilith has YouTube Premium. I've never even thought about YouTube Premium myself. Where is my side cutters? Right here. They're right here. Blocker. I've honestly had an ad blocker on my browser for ages. But YouTube started cracking down on them in the last few months, so beware. It was the 1 hour mark? Okay. Right. Oh yeah. Where's that? I'm blind. Don't usually use burrs on the plastic bits because it's such a firm thing, but these holes are a little fucked up, so I'm just gonna, because of having to pull them, I'm just gonna use burrs. Oh, first I gotta mark it. Mark it, punch it. Mark it, punch it. Boop, boop. Just leave this on autofocus, even though it's gonna hit my hand sometimes. Better. Did that anvil come with those divots for doming rivets, or did you add those yourself? I added them myself. I just drilled them. But be aware, when you do that, some of these anvils are, thank you for the lotion emoji. Lotion time. Some of the most of the anvils that are like this little cheap anvils are filled with like sand and shit. So if you drill too much, you're gonna just go right into a bunch of sand. So just do a little divot. All right. Beautiful. Oh, that's on the wrong side. Glad that I'm paying attention, because that would have been shitty to have to take that off a third time. And also, that also means I don't need those on that side. I'm really thinking straight. Boom. Boom. Giant holes here. Fucking Jesus Christ there, buds. What's going on? Okay, let's... Get on there! Feeling the hate flow through me. Lotion hand and side cutters doesn't work very well. Almost. "28 concurrent viewers! Where'd everybody come from?" Anyways, we're working on me trying not to fuck up this Gorget too much, which, so far I haven't really fucked it up. I'm like unfucking it because it was previously fucked up, but I didn't fuck it up today. But I don't know what the difference is, honestly. Alright, we've got buckles, straps. We need to do our padding. Boom, boom, boom. And so I'm gonna do a demo without taking you to my stink room, because I can't really go over to the downdraft room with the camera yet. I'm gonna change that soon though. Be right back. Boom! This is what I use for all my padding. I use 3M Super 77 spray adhesive. I spray it in a very ventilated downdraft room area so I don't die. I also hold my breath while I'm doing it because I'm paranoid. But I will spray this whole thing, then I'll spray this whole thing. Then I'll go turn it over and go after, 3 or 4 minutes. And then when that's dry, and then I spray it again to get this side. And then you'll see me cut lines in this so I can fold it properly. There'll be little cuts where it bends oddly, so I can fold it all around itself. And you'll see that part. Same goes for here. I will Look at that. Those sound effects are amazing. I'll get rid of a little bit of the guck. Turn it over, put it down after 3 or 4 minutes, and then spray this side. Wait for that to dry. Cut some slits in the curve. Fold everything in on itself, and then we'll turn it around and stitch it into the waxed front and back. Pretty tasty. All right, I'll be right back. Nobody get too excited. Whew. Here we go. You need a respirator. Nah, I got a downdraft table. I've got a giant fan that blows everything out into my table and then out into the street, and I hold my breath. So, I literally just hold my breath. Doesn't take me that long. It's like a 30-second spray job. So I've got like two lines of defense. One, it's getting sucked into my table. Two, I'm not breathing. And with a beard, a respirator is kind of complicated, honestly. It's a giant pain in the ass. Sinister Goon. I also got this, I don't remember where I got it, though, so it doesn't really help you guys. Also got this little item. So this sits, it gets put in a vise. It's got 2 sizes on it. And this is a larger one. I use this for shields, so I've got my like really big dome head rivets. Wouldn't work on the smaller ones, but yeah. Super handy. I remember where I got it though, which is the problem. Oh man. Shoulders. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that other stuff to dry, I will hit the plastic bit with a little bit of heat while hopefully not unplugging my camera or something. Find out right now. Come on. Plug in, you bastard. No. Ooh, curved quick. I think this plastic is almost honestly a little thinner than my usual stuff. That's why it curved so down. Doesn't need much. Can't really see that very well. Doesn't need much. Just a tiny little curve. I'm gonna hammer it. Still warm. Better-ish. Ish. Better-ish is the word of the day. Alright. Back in a bit, I'm really hungry. Alrighty. No new members yet today. If you have not become a member, even though I see all green names in the damn chat, it's hard to preach the membership when everybody's a member. Hey, you can become a member. You could gift memberships. You can do a super chat, super stickers, all that shit. Yeah. No, or not. That's my plug. I'm gonna throw this at the camera to see my amazing skills. Missed. Terrible. So we're just waiting for that glue to dry. And then this will be stitched. What's on the machine right now? We've got black on there. I think this is a white. I think this is white stitching on this Gorget. Where's my phone? Buried, probably. There it is. Buried. Let's do a quick double check on... Where are we at? We're at an hour 19? Great. Unfulfilled order. 17-inch brown white thread. White thread, not work front. Anything weird that I've missed here? Nope, seems good. Okay, it is definitely white thread. Do I need any of these Gorget bits right now? No, let's clean up. Look at me. I'm learning from myself after all these many years. Clean your shit up, or it will forever be in your way. And then, really all we've got to do is we've got to do the gluing, stitch that stuff in, mount the... oh, we got to stitch this too. The back flap thing. Mount all that. Be done within 40 minutes. Then, I do have to carve this. I can't not carve this piece. It's got to get done. So I'll finish carving that other bit. We'll see where we're at. What time is it? It's only 3 o'clock. Early. It's early. Alright. I'm gonna go flip this stuff and then do it on a little spray. Melt into the table. That's what I'm doing right now. 18 concurrent viewers. At least I'm getting stuff done. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while we're waiting for that to dry. So if you see anybody new, tell them I'm invisible or something. I don't know. Happy Friday, Nidim. I need to grab that stuff to move. Folding. Right. I'm keeping it far enough away that it's like the distance, the thickness of the foam kind of deal. To try and conceal the cuts as best I can. Been kind of like a Christmas present, honestly. I pulled this in. Unless you just wrap Christmas presents in chaos, which is also a great option. There, and then if there's any of these little weird bits, I probably unnecessarily snip them out of the way. It's not like they're going to be seen. Just think that they're going to interfere sometimes. Folds and stuff. Probably bullshit. Alright. That. Do a little action like this. Where's my other one? Strange. Anyways. How about the lotion bottle? That didn't work at all. Ooh, whoops. Now I got lotion on my keyboard. Good stuff. Sure, that'll be fine. This one needs more charge. Good enough. Doesn't really, those don't necessarily need to stick down too much. Alright. Just in chaos. I'm going to clean. Hey, McEwen, long time no see. Is that oil? Yeah. How's your day going? We all love Gorgets. So yeah, more Gorgets, just stuff I gotta get done, is what it is. I would work on the big project more, but I need to record it. I don't have the right equipment to record and stream at the same time. Now I try and move this without chaos. I need another camera. That's not true. Not true at all. Zero truth to that. There. Second commercial, hour and a half. That's kind of annoying. I'll look in those settings. Maybe I missed something? Anyone else getting driven mad by YouTube ads? I don't drink coffee. I don't even think about supplying people with coffee. Yeah, I gotta stitch this Gorget. I've gotta restring it with white thread. Then it's stitch time. Could be a foam thing. I'll look into it more next time. My arm huge? Got it. Alright, I'm gonna switch the switch the what? Well, I gotta switch the thread, so just bear with me as I switch thread. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Everybody loves white bread. Shouldn't take too long. Getting some more fun than threading stuff. My shoulder is fucking killing me. More sore than it's been in a long time. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. See what the McEwen is rambling about. You guys are just rambling. Okay, rambling's fine. I'm gonna take just this for now. Swap to not that camera. That, and then we're gonna do, for no reason, we're gonna have this here with me not here. Cool. People are just like, wow, look at all the cameras. Oh, that was a great idea to have this. See, look at it coming back into frame. Amazing. It's Cobra Class 4 from Leather Machine Co. Leather Machine Company. And hello to you, John Denton. Greetings. You know, another thing I should put on my laser pattern is a tiny little mark at the back of my Gorget for center, because for centering this on, I should just do a tiny, super small little dot that I'll stitch through anyways, instead of doing this every time I'm fucking around. So 10.5, in here somewhere. It's about right. Is this even focused? Yeah, little tiny dot. Glue, glue, and I can sew that together. I'm gonna be back right at the back. There. Thank you, John Denton. John Denton. Good name. I like it. So, yeah, we're waiting for glue to dry. Then we're gonna get the back stitched on. We're gonna put the foam in. We're gonna rivet the back to the front through the hinge. And then it'll be done, other than I oven them. I always oven them once. Just for, general structure. I'm gonna do another spiel because it's a commercial city today. We got commercials everywhere. Must do my own commercials. Patreon this month is fucking killer. You probably get $150 worth of patterns if you're into producing for other people, that is, because there's like a bunch of different sizes of Gorgets, body armor, some Halloween stuff, the Raven mask, art, a bunch of good stuff for 15 bucks or 25 bucks if you want the laser patterns, which I'm now producing on Patreon. All the stuff I release during the month for my regular tier. The laser tier gets that, as well as all that same stuff in laser files. So, yeah, there's that. If you want to become a member of this channel, it's $1.99, or you can do the $6.99, or is it $8.99? I forget. For the second tier, which on the second month of being part of that tier, you get a pattern. So if any of you have been on that second tier and you're into month 2, make sure you email me so that I can send you a free pattern. Free? Not really, but you know what I mean. A relatively free pattern. And then every month after that, you get a pattern. What else? I stream here on Fridays most of the time. I stream on Twitch once a week. I try and get on Twitch. Did I get on Twitch this week? Was I on Twitch yesterday? I don't even know. I think so. Don't stick a stylus in your ear to scratch it. Probably bad form. Oh, that's good though. Yeah. You can do super chats, super stickers, and other shit. You could do gifted memberships to help out the channel, or you could just subscribe and follow along and hang out, watch my videos and all that stuff. Patreon, I'm starting to upload my videos so you can be ad-free if you're a Patreon member, and yeah, my spiel. Yeah, my shoulder's really sore today. I should take some drugs for it, honestly. But I think after I'm done here, I'm just gonna hang from my chin-up bar by I've got some wrist straps that just hang. All right, that stuff should be dry over here. Done a little spray. Oversprayed a little bit. Rub that off. Good. Take her back. And do the thing. A little bit, we will see. Try and remember to snip it from the lining side first and pull the cut piece back so I don't have to torch the lining side because I can get fuck up your lining. I try and remember to go like tight here, snip, pull it in, cut the other side. But as word says, try. And yeah, I've never sewn my hand with this hook. Now that I've said that. It might be a little fucking annoying. less annoying than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Honestly, I should check my cabinet for some drugs. My shoulder is fucking killing me. I want to go to the gym after this. It ain't perfect, which is pretty good. Got a little funny there. Yeah. Magnus, let me message you on Discord about another pattern. Are you 3 months in now? Nice. That's awesome. Alright. Oh, I just need... Oh, I should put stuff away when you're done with it. My shoulder. Oh yeah, medication. Let's see if I've got any ibuprofen or anything. And I don't. I don't. Nothing. Just because of how, you know, you got to stitch over the hinge. So you kind of got to put the hinge on first. That's the wrong way. Anyways, I'm not turning the damn, oops. There. I'm not turning it again to rivet something. I gotta sew it again. Only got so many cameras. You can guess what's happening. Guess. You can guess. Wild. Wild and crazy guess. One rivet. Oh, right in the forehead. Ouch. All right. Nothing. Okay, good. Hinged up. You just need to put the front on, put some holes in the tongue, and then put it in the oven for final heat treatment. beautiful. Beautiful. Wondrous. Why does my... Why do I look so tiny? Did something get changed? There we go. Look at me. Way better. Now I'm... Or, well... I guess way better is not necessarily true. But it's a thing. Ethan says this looks like a lot better than having hand stitch. Fingers get all cut up and sore. Yeah, for sure. For sure. They will do that. Getting there. Getting there. It's a Gorget. Not perfect, but very good. Alright. That has to go home for oven. Whoa, don't hit my keyboard. That keyboard out of the way. Oven. Has to go to the oven. Okay. Well, that's done. So now it's time to carve. It's carving time. I'm already more like beveling time than anything. Got these parts done. Done. Not done. Holy carving up a storm. Would boiled or waxed leather work for the tab instead of plastic, or would it not be rigid enough? 100% great question. I started by using waxed leather as the tab. There's two problems with it. It's just, it bends too easily, you can get fucked up too easily, and once it's fucked up, it's fucked. You know, you can't really repair it other than ripping it out and putting a new one in. Plastic's not gonna break. Plastic's cheap. Plastic's really easy to make, like, do. So yes, I did that for a while. Then I decided to do the plastic. That plastic on this one's a little thinner than I usually use, honestly. But it works good. I would use a metal tab before I'd use a leather tab if you're looking for something that's not a modern accoutrement. Yeah. That would be my advice if you're worried just about plastic in general, would be to go with like aluminum or something. The one thing I didn't do, like I did waxed leather. The one thing I didn't do, like just boiled leather. Maybe you could like boil the shit out of something to make it rock hard, just water hardened, and that might be a good solution. Honestly, I never thought about that. That's a good idea. I don't know if it's a better idea than plastic as far as long lasting and just general. You can't beat plastic stuff other than it being plastic. That's a good idea though. Water hardening. Yes. Alright, what do we need? All we really need now is a light from this side. Move this light off a bit so it's not shadowing us. Where is my little tiny beveler? Here it is. Hammer, little tiny beveler. Bring this over here as well. Oh, a bunch of people bailed. You're like, oh my god, leather carving fucking guy. That's fine. I feel it. I feel y'all. It's all good. Good. Ow. Do. Paper towel. Who needs paper towel? God, an incredible t-shirt. Point. Nice. Wonderful. Do a little something. EVE. Look at that. Then if I go like this. That's kind of neat. Probably a little silly also, but kind of neat. is a first. I've never done it like this. Yeah. Still a little vet. Shit out of my pockets. Get into the, oh Jesus, most uncomfortable seat in the shop, perched on a stool under my bench. There's this tape on here. Is this where I look around? Run to infinite. I don't know what this is. Got random tape on here. Nice. All right, so this is probably still a little too wet, but there are some spots you can see the lighter. If you look at the top little view, all the like lighter spots, I can try and start working on those. It may suck. It may be fine. No, real quick. Feels like it's gonna be too early, but whatever. I'm patient. Don't like the light. I shall move it. I can't hear the music, but I will trust that it's, well, here, I'm gonna put my headset on. It's a little spooky, isn't it? Dadpool says, "What's up, ladies and gents?" Greetings. Finished the Gorget, now we're on to some carving for this Cuirass video. Though this isn't going to be in the video. It needs to get done for the video to be complete, because I need to have this available. Where it's pretty light. my shoulder a little moment here. Gimpy shoulder. This says Dark Horse Workshop. Are you going to make flames or a war belt for this set? Because I need to figure out how I'm going to make the hip wings for my armor. This set is going to, in theory, my current plan is to have a like belt with tassets dangling for hip, groin, butt, thigh-ish protection. That's my current plan. Plans can change. That is my current plan. They also could be mounted directly to the armor, I guess, but I don't know. We'll see. It'll also depend on, because remember when I first made this, it does have a bit of a gap between the belted waist of regular modern peoples and its lower part, but that was kind of on purpose because you need to be able to sit in it. It's armor, it just is what it is. But I may do something with a belt that kind of ties into that nicely. So we'll see how that goes. We will see. But this is going to be a complete thing. Got to do arms for it and everything. It'll be forever. Going to take a while. Figure something out real quick. Slow day. Arms, greaves, tassets. Yeah. 100%. 100%. I'm gonna do some really cool layered arms that'll be badass. Just all in the works. So much carving. You know, this says, because I need full arm guards. It's gonna be a thing. It's the plan. Then after all that's done, I'm probably just gonna start a new suit, honestly. Because I'm actually motivated with this project. I don't have to dig for motivation. I'm enjoying this. I don't think I'm utilizing my time as best as I could be to get it done, but it's getting better. When you're beveling, remember, like, you don't have to have the same depth everywhere. You know? Like, if you're starting to get around to a corner where it's like, where it's joining something else, like it is right here, it's starting to get into another spot that's beveled, just lighten up your taps a bit. So it kind of blends together nicely. You don't need to destroy everything into the side of stuff. Yeah. Tip of the day. I'd love to see you make a full dwarf or elven set for certain. I would really like to do an elven set, and it'll be like a women's armor first, and then it'll be men's armor after. I should like swap it around every once in a while. I know I've got mostly male viewers, but it would be cool to do the female set first. I still need to do, remember, I want to do a body piece for this that's for women. The same kind of style of the layered lames on this Cuirass, but then it'll have like a little more curvy. In all the right spots. Music is epic. Where's my... Jason says, my wife would love an elven armor set. I'm in. Deadpool says he hasn't seen any commercials either. Well. Over 2 hours. We don't have any new members yet. We got to figure that out. I'll probably end up gifting some memberships because I prefer not to, but I also prefer not to have no new members. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Terrible. Disheartening. Sad. And stuff. Just like this song. I had bought her a custom elven longsword and matching dagger for Christmas last year. Mm-hmm. Also, where on earth is the rest of the chat? Because I'm totally missing a ton of stuff on here. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I see everything. I've really got to do I've said this before, I've got to do like a crazy skull funky wallet thing, or get away from some knot work for a bit, but then I'm like, is that going to be fun? Or is that just going to draw in people? You know, no, it's still got to be like a fantasy thing, but it's just I got to break away from the just knot work or serpents. I think on the chest of this, there'll be 2 videos. I'll pull a video for a leather carving video because I'm gonna do something cool on it. I want it to be kind of evil, and I also want to have one that's more whatever the hell people want to do with it. Like I've been saying, kinda evil. You can quote me on that. Dark Horse Workshop, his kinda evil leather breastplate, is taking the world by storm with its darkness and general depravity. So I'll break it into, I'll do a leather carving video of whatever the cool chest plate is, and I'll probably make that another how-to video where I detail how to do basic leather carving, all the tools you need, and tie that all together. That'd be a good video. I haven't done one of those in a while, and as much as I've done them in the past, people just don't find them. They just don't. They just don't. How many people in chat have actually seen my first ever giant video? It's over 1 million views. My leather carving video where I'm like, I say in it, and a pencil. I mean, and an eraser, in case you don't know how to use a pencil. Which is hilarious, I must say. Hilarious. I gotta get more out of my footage, you know? I shoot so much footage, I gotta get more videos out of it without being, what's the word I'm looking for? Annoying? I don't know. Jason has. Sinister Goon says, this music isn't sad. It reminds me of tavern music from Daggerfall. You know, it can still be tavern music and sad. Maybe the bard just lost a friend. Like a whole season of The Witcher. I don't know if anybody in chat enjoyed this last season of The Witcher, but I did not. That is the most I have fallen asleep to a show. Maybe I'm just showing my age. The most I've fallen asleep to a show ever in my entire life. We do watch it kind of late, but I've never been into it. I was just like, oh my god. And because of that, partly because of that and bad writing, I was like, I have no idea what's going on. Constantly, I'm like, what's going on? Why are they doing this? Pretty funny. Why is Cavill bedridden for like episodes upon episodes? Felt like. Change something. Head cut off. That's not too bad. Justin says I was drinking way too much during season 2 and forgot most of what happened when we got to season 3 recently. That's pretty funny. Jason says, I don't watch TV shows. It's your streams or history documentaries. I love good fantasy and science fiction, television, and movies. Yeah, I didn't even look at the prequel show. I think they're going to quickly realize that Cavill probably knew what he was talking about. And they fucked themselves. So, as he's off gonna do a what? He's gonna do a Warhammer series or something? Like, bring that on. And maybe a Highlander reboot? Highlander reboot. I'm only mildly torn. They might not have been that good of shows. I'd have to go back and rewatch Highlander. I'm sure the first one was good. Maybe I'm just remembering, what was it, the second one that was absolutely like, what the fuck have they done to this franchise? Was that the space one? It's like, just don't pretend that didn't happen. We're going to ignore it. Oh, is it gonna be Amazon? Ooh. Damn it. Now I'm not so sure. Sinister, why'd you ruin my day like that? Come on. Fucking Amazon. You know what's hilarious about Amazon? Like, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I've got like links to tools and stuff, and it's great. I get a couple bucks if people buy some stuff off my links, and I have big plans for making it like work a little better, but that's not what I'm talking about. But they still don't know how to send me money digitally. They have to send me a check every month. It's like the most frustrating thing in the world to get a check from the biggest, like, online store in the fucking world. Figure out your depositing. Give me a break. So dumb. So dumb. I need to learn how to back code some stuff from my Shopify store, because the thing I want to do for Amazon, I just haven't been able to figure out how to do it yet, and I don't want to pay anyone. Though honestly, I asked some people on Fiverr if they could help me, and they're like, I don't know what you want. I need to just find a programmer. Yeah, he's a huge Witcher fan. They should have listened to him. But the thing is, their primary audience for The Witcher, you would think, was also huge Witcher fans, and then they just go and fuck everything up. It's like all the shows, they decide to change shit. Like, let's take this really, really cool IP that people love and change shit for no fucking reason. Like, I haven't read the books with The Witcher. I haven't even finished a Witcher game. But I trust those that are complaining about it, like Cavill. But so many shows, it's just like, oh, we're just gonna change this. It'll be all right. Now it's more for everybody now, and I can kind of get that if it's an older property. I don't know, man. Frustrating. Like when they want to make sure it's diverse, which is fine. It's good. Just like sometimes it's crazy. But then you get people like screaming bloody murder about some changes. It's good. As long as it follows the same story, I don't mind. Diversity's good. But when they just fucking change everything, ugh, so dumb. Dumb. Fucking dumb. Yeah, have I ranted enough? Ranting my way through this leatherwork? Ranting. Change some stuff. You have to, especially if it's a book. You have to change some stuff, but don't change stuff that doesn't make any sense. We'll just make these two characters into one character because we just don't have enough time. They put people in charge of shows who would rather use it as a vehicle for an agenda rather than entertainment, says Sinister Goon. Yeah, that's fair. But don't get me wrong. I have no problem with them taking old properties that are like fucking full of just white people and like adding some diversity. But there's so many shows that come out now. Like, you absolutely cannot keep up with everything. There should be diversity everywhere. Should be. You would think, right? Like, man, I love Marvel. I stopped watching that shit. I just can't keep up with it. I'm like, and then you get behind. And man, I'm ranting good today. Now I'm just ranting about like too much shows. Is that what I'm ranting about? There's too many shows. Arrgh. Get off my lawn with your shows. And that is why I don't watch TV. Tell me a story, not propaganda. There's lots of great stories. There's lots of great stories. You just gotta take them for what they are and enjoy them. I love great shows. Recasting characters is one thing, but in the case of The Witcher, they shifted the focus on the main character. Yeah, so do you think because it certainly shifted away from the main character in season 3, for sure, but do you think that was because of Cavill? Or do you think it was because of I can't remember, I can't remember specifically what Cavill said about his issues with it. Season 4 is going to be even more on the other characters, supposedly, if they even make it to season 4. I wonder what the viewership for season 3 was. I bet you it was really good at first. Hell, I bet you it was really good overall. But I felt like I finished it. I'm done The Witcher now. That's what I felt like when I finished season 3. I was like, it's done. No more Witcher. And then they're gonna bring out this season. I'm gonna be like, I'm not watching it. Unless people say it's amazing, I'm not watching it. Go watch something else. There's someone, as I said before, there's so many shows. I don't have time for all these shows. And there's only going to there's going to be more and more and more shows as more people are alive that want to make shows. Like, I'm a big Star Wars fan, big Marvel fan. I'm so behind on everything. Though, honestly, a lot of the Marvel stuff has just sucked balls recently. They haven't done anything since Endgame. It's just nothing's happening. Yeah, totally. And Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and great stories. The Hobbit movies were fucking horrific. Ugh. I jokingly not really jokingly, I call them Peter Jackson's homage to the Star Wars prequels. That's what I call them. Which I think is pretty funny. It's a good line. You guys are free to use it. That line's yours. Free to use it. Go ahead. But I'm sure Jason's talking about the books. And because of the delay, because of the delay, you'll get that way late. Yeah. Of course, you're talking about the books. The movies were good though. Lord of the Rings movies were really good. I love those movies. I don't know how they could have been any better in 3 movies. And Peter Jackson fought for it to be 3 movies. I think they wanted 1 at first, and then they came back with 2. He's like, no, it's got to be 3 fucking movies. And I can't remember which studio it was that turned it down completely. Like, oh my god, how dumb. What a money maker that was. Forever and ever. And there's been some talk about remaking them. It's like, are you crazy? I don't know what AQ3D is, but enjoy. Do the farm. No need to apologize. We're just ranting. It's rant session. The delay on here is so long compared to Twitch. It might be because of my bitrate. I don't know. I keep saying that and then not changing it. So. Hobbit movies should have been done in 2 movies and cut some unnecessary fluff out. Yeah. For sure. And they should have been shot like the fucking Lord of the Rings movies. Like it just felt like a big digital fest. Green screens everywhere. I'm sure, obviously there's tons of green screen stuff in the Lord of the Rings, but just felt different. Felt cheap. The Hobbit movies felt cheap. One of our games, one of the games you play, or one of the games you help make? I don't know what that means. What is it? What kind of game is it? Oh, cool. Those sucked me in. I've played so many of those. I'm hard pressed to know. I don't know if anybody in here has played more than me. So list off how many. List off the. If you guys have played MMOs, I'd love to hear a list. See a list of what you played, all in one go, just like one. So watch my chat go. Hey, it's too big of a thing. My chatbots freak out. That's too long of a message. Can't do that. Alright. What have I played in, like... I'm just gonna type what I think really quick, what I've played. Oh, there's only so many characters. This isn't gonna work out. What's that other one? Probably missed some. I played WoW. The only WoW expansion I didn't play was Pandas. And then I came back and I've played at least a little bit of every single one since then. Oh, look at that! There's a missing line. Fancy. Yeah, I beta tested Ultima Online. That's how far back I go with MMOs. And before that, muds and mushes and stuff. So. Anybody here play a mud or a mush back in the day? Or still? They're still around. Which is ESO? Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Nope, didn't play that. I think it was at its height during Warcraft, wasn't it? Well, everything was. There's a lot of stuff going on during Warcraft. Oh, there's another one I've missed. What else did I play? You know, and then I played all those, like, is Conan Exile or whatever MMO, really? I don't even know if it's an MMO, or is it more like Ark? Oh, and I'm currently playing Star Citizens a little bit. I played Eve on... Was it Eve? No, not Eve. What was the 3D one? 3D one. What a weird way to say that. The non-Eve one that came out that was good for with like the Oculus Rift for a little bit. What was it? Space trucking. Space trucking. Really slow combat. Can't remember what it's called. I didn't last long in that, but it counts as I played it. I bought it and played it for a day. I didn't play Eve. I couldn't get into that. It's just too many spreadsheets. Well, that's not true. I guess I played Eve as well. I did play Eve, but like I didn't do anything. I was like, this is terrible. Not for me. And obviously it's great, because isn't this still going? I just don't know how people play it. I just couldn't get into it. I'm very much fast-paced guy. Discworld mud, Sinister says. Played Realms of the Dragon. That was my first online text-based game. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't my first. Very close to my first. Anything else would have been like a BBS or something. Anybody ever go on BBSs? Remember when they were amazing? Playing turn-based games on BBSs against people was fun. Log in, do your turn. Little VGA planets, maybe. VGA planets. What do we got going on? We're 2 hours 45 minutes. We're rocking. Gotta work my way through this thing. I'm not leaving till this carving's done. That's my goal. BBS door games are great. Yeah. You have to wait for the next day to do your turn. It's so funny. People don't know how good they got it. They don't even know those, like, there's people out there that don't even understand those existed. Oh, another video I have to do. I have to do some Roman armor for somebody who paid me to do some Roman armor for them, so gotta do that. That's kind of like, this was just like a prototype test. He's a bigger dude, so I'm gonna need to probably sculpt a muscled chest that's his, which is gonna be interesting, since that's not what I do. but I'll have to figure it out. It'll be fun. Do. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. All these songs are just like royalty-free stuff. I'm going to wet this a little more. And I'll just wet the whole thing. Why not? Why not? Right? Now we wait and I read. Trade Wars, yes, yes. Trade Wars was fucking fantastic. There was Trade Wars, and then we had started playing VGA Planets was amazing, but it wasn't like on the BBS. It was more like you're just uploading your turn to the BBS and then downloading your turn and then doing your shit, then uploading your shit to the BBS as part of a. Or did we do it through email? No, I think we had it set up on a BBS and email later. Trade Wars, man, I gotta fucking Google Trade Wars. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening here? "1986, Trade Wars was among the earliest multiplayer online games. That's funny. Sick. Just moving something around for chat. There. Old school Ultima Online was outstanding, although super easy to max out characters on. See, I never really played Ultima Online. I beta tested Ultima Online, and then then I hopped out of there. I didn't have a credit card at the time, and I tried to play EverQuest and failed because I didn't have a credit card. Then I think the next time I played, what was it? Asheron's Call was after that. There was Dark Age of Camelot in there somewhere, and Star Wars Galaxies I think came after Dark Age of Camelot, which I almost killed myself on, just gaming, just trying to grind out being a Jedi. It was so horrific. Off gaming topic, using baby dragon hide and chrome tan leather on this bra. Would it be better to stitch or rivet baby dragon hide to the chrome tan leather? Baby dragon is only in front, under bust. I think, you know, like, it's honestly probably always better to stitch it. It just sucks. How much better? You know? Like, it's just gonna... Unless you're putting, like, really cool rivets on it, or something that's really fancy, I'd have to see a picture. But as far as, like, structurally, and, like, I love how stitching looks. Like, this shit... Like, this... I got rivet holes on here. It's all gonna be stitched. I'm gonna stitch all of this together. Because even the pattern for this has stitching holes. I just like stitching. But better. Yeah, the better... don't know. Now I'm backtracking. Better? For me, better, yes, for how it looks. Because it just looks like you put more effort into it. That's why you're like, I don't really want to hand stitch this together. I'm gonna ask, and hopefully somebody says the rivets will be better. I think it always looks better because you've put that extra time in, as long as your hand stitching is good. But as far as structurally, I'm sure rivets will hold it together just fine. You know? You know? End rant. Does it? Does Chrome Tan have more stretch? Or does your specific... Like, I've never thought of it as having more stretch. Is it just a thinner leather that you're dealing with? Five-ounce Chrome Tan. I think I stand by the rivets should hold it together just fine, but stitching makes it look like there is more effort put in. That's what I would say. Without seeing the leather and seeing the design itself, like right in front of me. Or did you post it somewhere? Can I look at it? Maybe you're... Check here. I'm gonna investigate. You're in Discord, right? I forget. I'm always forgetting. Oh, that's nice. I think it's more of a visual thing for me. I love stitching, but I don't like doing stitching. If I didn't have a sewing machine, let me put it this way: if I didn't have a sewing machine, I wouldn't be fucking hand stitching this thing together. So. You know, you think you're almost done. You're like, there's so much left to do. What's going on here? How is this not done yet? Because I have decided that the smallest beveler I own is my favorite beveler. That's part of the reason. Well, don't fucking do it. If you're gonna hate it, don't do it. Don't do it then. I'm just, you know, like I've got a sewing machine. We're getting close, but we're also very far away. We got 17 people still lingering in here, 33 likes. If you're being around for a while and haven't liked this stream, I would love it if you took a moment to like the stream. And Country Boy Trapped in City says, Jason Bales, I love hand stitching. I know I'm crazy. I like, if you've got your stitching pony set up and your holes are punched and there's like this rhythmic thing and you're not fighting with needles and thread to get through the holes and everything's going nice. I actually do enjoy that. That's a lot of fun. It's like pretty, it's like super zen. But if you're fucking stitching this bullshit together, this was all hand stitched, you just lose your shit. Like if I'm gonna do a little wallet, mwah, that'll be great. A little wallet would be lovely. But anything bigger than a little wallet, I start to get a little not pleased. You know? Not pleased. I'm like, why am I not sewing this with a sewing machine? What am I doing? Etc. Oh, this too needs a bevel. Titanium machine mail sucks. Terrible. That was not my most fun project in the world. I think I mentioned this before that I did titanium chainmail nets for show I can't remember the name of. Jeff Bridges. Some bad fantasy show. And they didn't even use them. Didn't even use them. Yeah, seventh son. Seventh son of the seventh son. Certainly got paid a lot, but they didn't even use them, and it sucked. It was a pain in the ass. Not a fun gig. making nets for hours and hours and hours. It wasn't even complicated chain, it was just titanium and annoying. Iron Maiden. Put them in the Iron Maiden. Excellent. Execute. Bogus. Bogus. Like, the difference between me sewing what I'm going to sew on this and hand stitching it is probably 10 hours. That's probably the difference. Like, I don't know. No, maybe not 10 hours. Maybe like 5 hours. Of my life that I'll never get back. You know, like, you gotta make a call on the hand stitching at some point. You gotta be like, fuck it. I'm buying a sewing machine just so I can do more shit. I don't think people understand how quickly you pay for those tools. Like, as long as you're a motivated person and aren't slacking, you pay for that sewing machine really fast if you're selling stuff on a regular basis. Really fast. I bought a sewing machine just to work on Arrow. They're like, we need you to make quivers and shit. I'm like, okay. Well, you need to be able to sew them. Do you have this a sewing machine for softer leather? I'm like, no. I'm like, well, you have to get one. I'm like, okay. So I spent $2,500, $3,000 on a Juki just so I could sew shit for Arrow. One of the best decisions of my life. I have 2 sewing machines. A Juki 1541 and my Cobra Class 4 from Leather Machine Co. And as much as Brad next door used to have, I'm not sure how many he has now, I'm sure he's still got lots of sewing machines, I've never really needed more than this. I don't have like a patcher or anything, or I just got my heavy duty and my softer duty. Like, it's not that you're selling stuff regularly. You're gonna pay for that in fucking 2 weeks. If you're doing a lot of hand stitching, that is. You're gonna pay for it in 2 weeks. Be done. With all the shit you're gonna make. Now, if you don't sell any of that stuff, that's on you, but for the amount of time saved, Jesus, it's just ridiculous. My first sewing machine was actually a Tipman Boss, which is the hand crank sewing machine from Tandy Leather. And then I had a Tipman Arrow Stitch, which was a fucking pneumatic sewing machine. That thing scared the shit out of me. Somehow I ran it in an apartment for years without them complaining. I had an air compressor going, and that thing was a beast. And then I finally got the Cobra Class 4, which has been a great purchase. Other than it's poop colored. I like it. Dog going crazy out in the loading bay. You know, it's like the same thing with my laser cutter. Granted, I got sent the fucking laser cutter, but if I had bought it, it would be half paid for already. Like, I haven't even used it in the last 3 weeks because the shop's a mess, but it's gonna pay for itself really quick. Hell, no, actually that's not true. It's already paid for itself. Considering that people can now get art for me, any of my art, without me having to carve it for hours, and so they can get it at a decent price, it's already paid for itself. And I was on the fence about laser cutters, honestly, for a while. Even though I was doing videos about them, I was like, oh, this is great, and then I just never got around to using them. But once I did, man. Once this video's done, I gotta get back on top of organizing my laser, getting everything rocking. Could the heavy duty be used for both types of stitching, or is there a reason for both? My heavy duty is for like armor, shit. My Juki 1541 will probably sew through this 10 ounce. I wouldn't want to go through much heavier than this. But yeah, it's just, you can get like one that kind of does both, but my heavy one will do like 14, 15 ounce leather. If you need that kind of stuff, if you need 14, 15 ounce leather, then you're gonna need separate machines. You're gonna need like a Juki, Cobra Class 4, which is a Juki 441 knockoff. So there's Texo, Cowboy, and Leather Machine Co. all make a Juki 441 knockoff, which is like the heavy duty, sews through like 3/4 of an inch of leather if you want it to. And then you will need something a step down that's more of an upholstery weight. But if you don't need it for that heavy of leather, a Juki 1541 is a great machine. You can do wallets and belts on it. I didn't actually realize you could do belts on it for a very long time. I was like, oh, this will do a belt? Okay. Awesome. My Cobra is very specific for kind of armor stuff. Or if you just really like the look of big freaking holes, because the needles on the Cobra Class 4 are pretty large. They can go up pretty big. And use some really big thread. Sinister says, I got one of those Chinese cobbler sewing machines. It works all right. Only issue I have is that since it's crank powered, I only have one hand to guide the work. Yeah, I haven't played with those. I know they were all the rage like a couple years ago or something. They were all over the place. That's kind of like with the Tipman Boss. It was one hand to guide the work, but the Tipman Boss is also like, that would do armor grade for me. So like 14, 15 ounce leather. So it was a beast as well. So all that stuff is super stiff. So the whole guiding with one hand isn't a big deal. Whereas if you've got some like soft leather and you're trying to guide it, can be weird. Maybe you want like double-sided tape or something kind of clips to make sure everything is not flying all over the place. Double-sided tape is amazing. And I've shopped for some stuff online, but never really found anything I wanted to dive into. I know there's lots of good old machines that'll do upholstery weight stuff with leather needles, etc. Lots of old Pfaff and Jukis that are awesome. I just don't know enough about them. So even though I have a couple sewing machines, I'm not a sewing machine guru at all, other than preaching their use, right? They're amazing. You should get one. They're so good. I think Texo and Cowboy are East Coast. Though I know Lonsdale here in Vancouver does have Texo machines. They sell Texo machines, so who knows? I know Leather Machine Co. is in California. It was also only $85 on sale on Amazon, so I'll do a little extra work. Exactly. Get what you pay for, as long as you know what you're getting into. So when you start yelling at it, you know there's an issue. I'm so gonna have a beer after this, and then go to the gym. It's gonna be my plan. Beer? It's gonna be my pre-workout, then go to the gym. Hopefully my shoulder is not chaos. I guess no new members today. I guess I gotta give away some memberships unless somebody steps up. I'll give away some memberships before we are done. Shoulder of doom. Do, 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 do. Being harassed by Galaxy Motors. It's good times. Because I went to their webpage once. Look, there's only 2-3 people on the stream that aren't members. Yeah, I know. I know. It's all good. Members, super chats, gifted memberships, super stickers, all stuff that I harass people to do. But I refuse to leave the stream without at least having one new member. So I will make sure that happens. Let's see here. Oh, country boy, Trap the City. I'm literally like looking to do it now. I'll match that for the hell of it. Should I just match it? I'm gonna match it. Fuck it. I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna match it. Let's see here. Where is it? Appreciate you. Thank you. Where is it? Membership gifting. Ha! Double up. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. We gifted more memberships than our people are in the stream. They don't even know what's happening. They have no clue. Am I done? I'm not done. This looks almost done. I feel like I would have known if I was done. This is where I have to just stare at it. Trying to figure out. It looks pretty done, other than like a little tweak there. Tiny little tap there. Oh, this needs it right here. Here we go. Neodim says, you're a great host. That's why we keep coming back. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I think this is finished. So we got 3 of the parts for the center of this Cuirass. I was gonna do the back as well, and then I said, fuck it, I'm not doing the back. So they'll overlap like this on the chest. And then there's gonna be the big centerpiece up here on the stomach, I mean, and then the chest will be a big centerpiece. It's gonna look pretty dope, I must say. Pretty dope. Well, I'm gonna look to rate out. Most likely there'll be nobody, because that's how YouTube is. It sucks. YouTube sucks. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and thanks for the gifted memberships from Country, and you guys are awesome. So have a great weekend, or if you're already involved in your weekend, like some of you, we'll still have a great weekend. I guess. Oh, I can delay ads? How does that work? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not gonna start hitting buttons. Let me look to see if there's anybody out there that we can fucking raid. I guess it's not. Nobody. Oh! Spooky times. A starfish is up. We're gonna do a little starfish raid. Save. So, thank you everybody. I don't know how Sean escaped that fucking membership barrage without a membership, but maybe next time. And have a lovely weekend. And we're gonna go see what Starfish is up to over on the Starfish, who is actually a really good streamer. So if you just want to hang out with people, she's got something going on. She knows exactly what's happening. So her streams are golden. I need to learn a few things about the streams from her. So let's just do a little and stream.